$14,000 worth of student loan debt. That's a lot, but it's all right. That's what I have left and I need to get rid of before I graduate in the month of May. Just looking at some simple math here. Let's write it out. Okay, student loan debt. We got that. Okay. I have $14,000 left, whatever, and then work. Okay, so in order to get rid of that $14,000, I would need to work a total. So let's say if I'm at around $18 an hour, okay, I would need to work a total of 778 hours in order to go ahead and, pay off my student loan debt just with working. Now, me being the entrepreneur that I am, I don't want to work 778 hours when I could do other things in order to pay it off quicker. But you may ask yourself, Gabe, how do you think you're going to pay off $14,000? Well, let's break it down. What I want to try is get into the stock market. Just to give you a point of reference, this isn't just a random thought that I'm going to day trade and make all this money and then get whapped with taxes later on. I've been trading in the stock market for about a year now, and I've had a very good return on my investment. Without deposits or anything, I've had about a 98 point something percent return on my investment, which has been doing well for me. But how do I want to section up to pay off my student loan debt? Of course, I want to do the stock market. I've done well previously in it. I need to make goals for myself in order so I can hit them. So for the month of January, I want to try to hit $1,000 to pay off my student loans, and this is in the month of January. Now, it isn't the full kahuna or the whole thing, but it's a start. So that's what we're going for. So $1,000 in the month of January. I'm going to be trading different assets or positions, I guess I should say. And then, and this is not going to include any reinvested dividends. I might include it later on, but this is my goal. So we've got, this is how much it would take, 778 hours to go ahead and work that $14,000 off. For the month of January, I want to make $1,000, so about 800 actual dollars to take down this, which will go into the interest and then rip apart the principal, which is what we want. That's what gets you. It is before this loan here has capitalized already, so that is good for me. So what are we looking at? What am I going to trade? Let's take a look at that. Okay, what you see in front of you is my current positions that I have in different various companies. Now there's points of this that I'm blocking out, but for the most part, you're just looking at the different equities that I own. Which ones do I want to focus on? That is a great question. There's 3 of them that I really want to focus on. And one of them is not on here. Let's go to Tesla. Okay. Tesla, okay, right now is at a lovely price that I absolutely love. And I'll go through why I think, why I'm going to do each for each, right? Or why am I doing one different from the other? So, the ones I want to focus on are Tesla. We have O Corporation REIT, and then we have Marathon Petroleum and their midstream assets. All these I have a love for different reasons. O Corporation, or this REIT here, it is it's been paying dividends longer than I've been alive. It's been paying for more than 60 years. And by the way, none of this is financial advice. This is just me documenting to see if I can pay off my student loan debt before I graduate. So it's got, it says sell here, but these I don't pay attention to half the time because, I do my own research and I think it's pretty solid. So this one I love because dividends, it's been paying dividends for around 60 years, longer than I've been alive. It's kept the same or it's increased its dividend amount. Its share price fluctuates for sure, but, it pays you a good amount, around 6% on the dividends, and they come in monthly, which is the other thing that is great, is monthly dividends, which is great. I said that like 3 times, but just emphasizing how much I like it. Great dividend company. Also, MPLX, Marathon's midstream assets, a lovely dividend stock that I personally like a lot. Maybe to reemphasize it, it says buy and long on there, which you can take that as you will. But as far as Marathon Petroleum and their midstream assets goes, they've done well with the share price. Really not what I'm looking for, but they pay great in dividends. I wonder if it says on here anywhere where the percentage is. Yeah, annual, you're looking at 8%, which is good. I mean, if you just hold it and they either keep the same or increase it, that's okay in my book. So yeah, I have MPLX, we got O, and then we have the star of the show, which is Tesla. Tesla has a interesting way that it's been going the past couple of months. It has been increasing largely, and of course decreasing as well, but this is the one where I think I might be trading. And there's for a couple of different reasons. Of course, coming from a background of lithium batteries and the recycling process and the technologies around that, I do believe that Tesla's got a great potential opportunity there as far as commercialization for the future and what the auto industry holds. The other thing that I really like about this is that the upcoming presidency has a good correlation with the CEO or the owner of this company. And I think there's a strong correlation in between what's happening there and the stock price. And we can go deeper into that, but I'm not an expert on the topic, so I won't speak entirely on it. Something that I really did notice across all of every single stock I owned was to watch out for whenever the Fed does anything. If they cut interest rates, well, most of the time the stock prices will just plummet. Now that doesn't really make all that much sense, but that's what we saw in the past. That's what we saw in the past. That's what we saw in the past couple weeks happen here with the Fed. They decreased their interest rates, which technically, in my mind, again, not an industry expert on this, but it should make borrowing money cheaper, so you'd want to invest more. But Tesla took a huge nosedive, about $50 down per share. Yeah, so that happened. So that's interesting. But so this is my plan, you guys. This is what I'm going to do, and I believe it will be advantageous in helping me get rid of this $14,000 worth of student loan debt. Now, I'll probably do other things again to decrease this amount, but this is just my stock market idea. I've done well. I think I've figured out some of the the taxes that are involved with this, capital gains. It's like 20%, so I don't want to spend it all, but if I do take money away from my student loan debt, here's what happens. I get a credit for it. It reaches a certain cap, but I can use that in order to make my taxes go down, but also getting rid of my, liabilities, which is a loan in this case, and make it go down, because I want to pay off all my student loan debt before I graduate for my senior year here at university. And I think it's very doable. We can either do it the brute force way, which is working, or we can find more creative ways that I think will help me better suit me for my future, which is stock markets, starting a business, selling different cards, one-offs. I use cards because I have a good friend that trades, cards. So, and I've got a lot of cards myself, so we'll see what happens there. But this is the current plan as of right now. I'm hoping to do videos we'll try every month, unless something big happens. If I reach my $1,000 goal tomorrow, then we'll do one more frequently, like every week. So I appreciate you taking the time to listen to all this great stuff, and I think that is going to wrap us up for this portion of the video. Please go ahead, and if you like my content, let's go ahead and watch some more. But this is it for now. Thank you very much, and hopefully we reach our goal.